Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close.
We are very high up. Very, very high up.
She has to be in here somewhere.
Stage 2 complete. To YNPFO, December 23rd, 2646. First stage of main facility complete. All staff, it's with pride that I announce the completion of the first level of infrastructure on our primary facility. This compound will be the nerve center for our project and will require the team's continued best efforts to realize by the deadline. But even though there is much more to be done, you should be pleased with all you've accomplished so far. Please find attached a detailed plan for mastering out of the auxiliary space, which will serve as a contingency site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 p.m. Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marisa with me in CC. Your dedication, talent, intelligence remain daily sources of inspiration. Dr. Kenny Chow, Project Director. Why are these not degraded? What kind of non-biodegradable material are they using? That'll last for hundreds of years.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
I think everyone just got sick of him. Come on, people. To YNPFO, Kenny Chow, BCC, Dodd. Oh, his name is Dodd. Oh my god. 11th, December 3rd, 2046, hacking of the menu board. Attention all staff. At an assembly of our country's finest scientific minds, recruited to address a grave threat to national safety, it would be fair to expect more mature conduct than the demonstrated yesterday in the canteen. Mr. Blevins plays a crucial role in the successful execution of Firebreak, and is due the respect both of his title and his many contributions to the project. Any further interference in the menu board would necessitate my direct personal involvement. Dr. Kenny Chow, Project Director from Kenny Chow, Anita Sandoval. Anita, was it you? Okay. He's not actually against the prank. I'm interested in seeing if I can. No, I can't. When they look yellow to me, they're not actually yellow. There she is.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds.
Well, adopt the paint will break their bonds.
I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
I guess we're writing stuff. Wait a second. Okay, let's go. Let's do this first, and then I will look at. Oh no, wait. Security measures. Anita, as much as I hate the fact that Blevins installed lambent arbicular technology on the lower security door, I admit it for the accelerated data center it makes sense, especially given our goals for the central processing unit. I'm sure you're painfully familiar with the process by now, but just in case you need to forward instructions to your team. To access the system, activate the source node in the middle and manipulate the other nodes to direct data stream with your credentials back to the center. Make sure to avoid the red nodes, they're used to isolate any corrupt suspect data. I'm sure someday you'll thank Blevins for making our work so very, very secure. That's for people who are not catching.
Some kind of animal.
Depicts a looming impressive animal inscribed 4 of 7 in a commemorative set C-2042 Montana Recreation. Better Hollow Hall for valuable rewards.
A keepsake of the old ones.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
I had an argument with Kenny this afternoon. When a couple's first fight hinges on the Turing Act, excuse me. I do know about Turing Act. You know you're dealing with some really sexy nerds. I won the argument, I guess. But I'm less concerned whether or not I can pull this off and with the ethical implication of succeeding. I promised Kenny that the suite of coping mechanisms I designed will help manage the emotional fallout from the software. But privately, I'm less confident. I'm a programmer, not a shrink. I forgot how to pronounce this word. Overall ethics do start to seem less relevant when a refusal to supply Firebreak with necessary conditions for its success comes at the cost of millions of lives. It's worth putting the consciousness at risk to save so many others, isn't it? Trying to solve this with numbers makes me feel like a sociopath. Let's do this.
This one's bigger, but I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source. Dame da.
ダメじゃん。でもここからはここしか行けなくて。Can they pass the same note more than once? No. じゃあこれをそもそものやつをちょい違うな。やっぱりこれをこっち回して、これをこっちしか行かせなくて、あ、いける。なんでいけないと思ったんだ私は。
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded.
Hello.
Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Authorized mission. Return to schedule task.
No, I will not submit.
Damn
Aurea,
it.
the daemon is Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back.
So this AI is actually communicating with Aurea like a person. And Damon actually is also an AI that is taking control of it. Interesting.
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
I'm slow today. What name was on the subtitles when Spirit Talk? Was it Spirit or was it something else?
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. Cut off from what it needs. Lonely. Forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's Drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help.
What does it will, though?
To find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Warwick of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, he and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's put me in danger, but also offered help. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that.
Of course you are.
But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain. Thunder's drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Oh.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh,
Okay.
and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own.
Oh.
Take it. You may find it useful.
Oh. What kind of weapon?
Aloy,
I did something that will help get the attention of the Werak.
Did I?
I got the tall neck near the frost figures moving again.
Oh.
that's good to hear. I'm sure the Werak will be talking. Now, you need to do something else to convince them of your claim.
Winning at the hunting grounds will impress the Werak.
All Banuk strive to be the best. For our harsh lands will bury pretenders in the ice. And so the hunting grounds and the snow chance is a great boon. A place to hone our spears and sharpen our aim. Tell Lovuk, the keeper there, that I sent you. If you best the mark of one of the champions she trained, it will impress the Werak indeed.
You said I should try to help the Werak by taking out bandits.
Yes. They don't dare taunt the great Weraks of Banaur to the north. But the Cut is easier prey. A rogue Oseram has equipped a gang in the Plumelands with strange new gear.
Oh.
Just the kind of thing you seem to make sense of.
You mentioned your friend, Sakuli. Who is she?
A rock painter. One who makes my own scrawling seem meager. Find her in Song's Edge and help her gather the materials she needs. Her work will no doubt stand the test of time, and any aid you give her will be remembered.
How's Aratak gonna react to being challenged by an outlander?
About as well as you'd expect. But let me handle that.
I need to get going.
There is much to be done.
I see. Storm Slinger weapon box. External weapon box. Ugly. 15. You can buy something from the building. With building, I mean. Storm Slinger. Oh. Not my favorite, but okay. So we got a bunch of secondary quests. shock machines do shock damage. Why are these all lit up? Lit up, I mean. Okay, I guess we will come back here multiple times in the future to report to her, so... And we have a fire here, so it's gonna be easy to come back.
I wonder what they'll trade for Blue Gleam.
They will trade nice weapons and armor. What's the difference of coming down here versus Oh, I see. Is there no like nice jumpy way down? Should I just TP? Let's see. That's the hunting grounds. That's the bandit camp. Sekuli. Why don't we talk to Sekuli first? So we can get her quest and see where it is. Then do the dam water river thing quest. Someone remind me to visit
Curious to find her
Rosk's
friend,
grave
the rock painter.
before we end today.
Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk.
I became complacent.
Sekuli-san.
Come on, Aloy. A little business arrangement?
Oh, you're not Sekuli.
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked
they really
me to
Banuk?
outfit them for a long trip.
They don't sound like Banuk,
You
don't they?
know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
True.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella, standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made.
Of course, of
A
course.
scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snapmaw fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were
Please
heading
do.
northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Uh-huh.
The mountain is burned for as long as I can remember. Only now, it's worse.
All will be well.
Ooh. $66.45 and 50, and that's with modifications. Nice, nice. Here. war. Actually. Do it like this. Which will make my just 783, 166, 70. Nice.
Deep in.
Oh,
Or I can stop being loot hoarder, put the best one in here. Huh.
there you are.
We remember Banukai.
Some say Sakura.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai went into the wastes and let the wind whip her cheeks. And when the cold brought sleep, she dreamt of light. She saw it behind the world, a great calming sheet of icy blue. And she saw something new. Herds of machines, each filled with the same blue light. When she woke, she knew which star to follow. She walked for many days and nights until she arrived at a temple built from sparkling ice. At the gates of the temple, she was met by the machines from her dream, who bowed to her as she entered. Inside, Banukai discovered the blue light bubbling from a hole in the snowy earth like a spring. "You bid me come," she said. "My people need aid. Will you provide it?" The machines whispered to Banukai. "We go where the light goes, for we are its chosen vessels. There is darkness in your heart. It cannot hold the light for long. Carry it to your people if you must, but the cost will be great." Banukai waded into the pool. The light reared like a nest of snakes and struck Banukai, piercing her skin, filling her up. Banukai did not scream, though she was in agony. Banukai did not collapse, though her limbs shook. She climbed from the pool and carried the light inside her. She marched toward home, and the machines marched behind her. As she walked, the light struggled to push its way out of her, but the machines were there to aid her. She sewed her body shut with their cables, patched herself with their metal, and kept the light within. When she arrived, the forces of the ravenous tribe had surrounded the camp. Although the light had left her with 1,000 wounds, Banukai charged. And because she held the light, the machines followed. The ravenous tribe killed many, but those in camp rushed to join the battle. They gathered pieces of the fallen machines and from them fashioned weapons. And it was with these that Banukai's people repaid the suffering the ravenous tribe had wrought upon them. When quiet descended, Banukai finally fell. The machines bowed their heads, and her Werak wept. The light she'd held within her drifted from her wounds and rose to the sky, and for just a moment, before life left her, Banukai knew the truth of the blue light, and she felt peace. We remember Banukai, the first to crawl from the cave beneath the world, who brought the machines to us. When we speak the name of our tribe, we remember her. And we will not forget.
The first who crawled from a cave beneath the world. Huh.
We remember Banukai. When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravens.
The founder of the Banuk. Am I even going the right way? I don't even know.
What does the Outlander want? I'm looking for Skuli. You found her. Come, come. Let's get it over with.
Hello, Sikuli. Where are you even talking to me from?
Quite a view you've got up here. It's a useful perspective.
True.
How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our
True.
marks will pass. That outlook sounds a little
Also a lesson of
depressing
art.
for a painter. Haven't met many artists, have you?
Yeah, exactly.
Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen. Araya said you could help me get the Werak's attention. Araya works in strange ways, but I've drunk paint to survive in a blizzard, so I'm one to talk. I'll get you noticed if you bring me the pigments I need to complete my work.
Sure.
Have you always been a painter? I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving. Araya said you two were friends. I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Araya understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their Werak. The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but, You want to know what they mean? That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door. Do the machines listen to the call? I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Not so subtle dig. Sometimes even men listen.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them? Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
I think we found like 2 of them. Oh. Gimme. What I need for him? Goat skin, better bone, okay. And 3 pigments for each. Okay. Thank you.
I'll see what I can find for you. Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward, but I'd reward you as well.
I'd reward you as well. So we have the colors, animal figurines, pigment. Young hunters. Yeah. Let's do this one again. Oh, I will have to kill the heaters again. Since it's reset the quest back. Or did it? No, I did not. Then I don't have to kill them again, I just go up. And remember to kill some boars, not boars, goats and badgers. Why is the quest marker here?
There. That must be where the water's coming from.
Nice.
Like something the old ones built.
You're neither goat nor badger.
A quick way down.
They say there's a figurine around here. But they do be very strange about the proximity of the markers. It might be this building or it might be that building. This building.
A figurine.
Depicts a lithe, fragile animal. 2 of 7 of commemorative set and donor creations.
He looked fierce for such a little thing.
A fire.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Cutscene. Not very.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den?
Might be, might be.
Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Let's see.
Intake tower malfunction.
Yeah, then I'll have
Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? The lock positions. Helpful.
But
Another
missing
holographic
one.
interface. Must be some kind of code. A piece is missing. Not getting in here without it.
Talk to me. Also, there's a person.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last Satchel people to ever see this place. Yeah. Heads, you know, so.
Message text. Dear nobody. As far as I can tell, that's who's going to read this. Those spooky guys showed up today with the creep Blevins to take measurements of our workstations. And next week they start installing foreign servitors to do our jobs. Bye-bye, Shelley. Bye-bye, Laura. See you never. Hope you enjoy basic income. God, it's going to be weird to say goodbye to this place. When Quentin and I split, this was all I had. Thank God for a job where I could sit in a panel and press buttons and cry all day. Which I think is why we're doing this, hiding the tapes of our rehearsals in the dam. These tapes are our memories, our ghosts. Through them, we get to haunt this place, keep it human in some small way. This control room was where I was sitting when Laura came in, dragging an old practice amp and a guitar behind her. Shells, she said, girl. So I was looking into schematics for this place and I found the perfect practice space. The acoustic in this place, seriously bonkers. Like echoing through the entire valley, it's kind of bonkers. Legit, you're going to soil yourself when you see it. I remember asking, practice space? Peace, Shelley.
Someone's been through here. Not that long ago either.
I think I can even see that someone down there.
Rough waters. No way I'd be able to swim.
Okay, let's go try the door. Somehow? Maybe because you stuck your nose when it doesn't belong.
I'll buy the floor. Don't please to hear another person stomping about in here.
Banuk. Not what is it called? Osram.
This is the perfect opportunity to do a good deed and clear your conscience for whatever cruelties you may have committed. Unless
I don't think I've committed that many cruelties.
I saw.
No, Osram.
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome?
This DLC definitely has some colorful characters, doesn't it?
Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to...
Did you cause the flood?
Flood?
No.
So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
We need inside.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got 2 hands. I've got 2 hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice.
Oh no. No.
Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Assign your crimes to me.
I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from
Is it
wherever
actually a looking glass?
time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, and seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
I guess you better.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the clan. Stone ruins, cloud tall, and lake wide. I spent 13 levels on that monstrosity, but no walls. Just great stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with all upon
He's a yapper.
You know the ones with their 4 wheels?
Uh-huh.
Right through 100 of those cars. The only things I've ever seen inside are birds. That's what they would pull, see it? Maybe the old ones want to cart around families.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
Why are you not spinning?
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
How do you know that though? How did he know?
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing,
Convenient.
girl. can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go and no further. I'd wager the valves for the second blue skater somewhere above us. Now, how are we gonna get up there?
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. I found a way up.
Oh, no, no, no.
I can't swim against it. It's even less refreshing than it looks.
The game took a pity on me. Apparently.
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
I agree, actually. Damn family.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4!
Da 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 da
I forgot the words. Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just imploded. Well, that's sort of my MO. No. No heavy stuff. Switching gears. Band-aid. We need one.
Dear nobody, when I took this job, I had to watch this training holo and remember probably 2% of actual holo. At some point, the holo welcomed me to the damn family, and I felt like AJ. It was such a missed opportunity because they could have called it a damily and chose not to. And I felt like, A, that's not a G, that's a bracket. A, that was such a missed opportunity because they could have called it a damily and chose not to. And B, the idea that I would ever think of any of my coworkers as family was pretty ridiculous. But then one day I looked up, and automation had whittled 6 people down to just Laura and I was signing papers to dissolve the family I thought I had. And suddenly my last coworker with her faded tattoos and perfectly arched eyebrows was telling jokes, and making me listen to bands I'd never heard of, and cheering me up when I cried. Things were really good when it was just the two of us. We used to have these theme days. One time the sluice gates were open and we set up a beach blankets on one of the catwalks in the intake tower and batted around this inflatable beach ball I had in my apartment for some reason. Laura messed around with the emergency PA and patched in a bunch of classical surf rock songs. We even put sunscreen on the bridges of our noses. Laura called it the Concrete Beach Party. When Laura wrote up band names, I knew pretty much right away that would be our name. Concrete Beach Party. There was never really any other choice.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap.
Easy for you to say.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
Scary. Why is this place accessible?
Probably needed the wash.
Harsh.
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Lots of big broken things.
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now.
Seriously? Oh, gonna kill me. I do not like anything about this. Oh! Why did I fall? And where do I need to do it again? I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Here.
I can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
This is hurting me. This is hurting me.
No! The drop's too far, girl! Oh!
Controlled falling. Very clever.
Going down.
Let's say that.
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap.
Indeed.
Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way. I felt that.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the
Snap more is not that bad.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils. Oh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises.
Shut up for a moment.
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
Data points.
I do, fervently. But, well, I got time to poke my nose in if you did.
I do.
Okay, Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. Recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. It sort of counts as practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Dear nobody, we spent an hour plastering our stickers all over that servitor. Well, I say stickers. They were sticky notes from my desk. We stole the presentation and design of other band logos, drawing little skulls and lightning bolts and broken hearts around the name. It's not like we had any actual work to do. When this began, we were told we'd be on-site advisors, going through the motions of our duties so the servitors could mimic our actions. But the government creeps, corporate creeps, same stiff, I guess, mostly ignore us or yell at us for getting in their way. The robust cap's weird oval head kept swiveling toward us and asking, "Hello, is this relevant to my training?" as we tried to duck out of its line of sight, ruining its chrome finish with sticky notes and shushing each other's giggles. Afterward, Laura stood in front of the thing and goes, "Servitor, this is very important. This is how we get with Blevins, okay? It's a sign of immense respect." I mean, will the servitor actually give Blevins the finger? Probably not, right? But a girl can dream. Screw the bench. Shelley. Blevins is everywhere. Why is he next to me suddenly?
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of...
Yo, Shelley, I'm trapped in the servitor hell over here. Got in this morning, and as usual, that one half-baked chrome doll was bumping up against the locked entry door in the servitor reservoir. Why am I not reading? Reservoir room, moaning about requiring entry into the totality of the facility. Between its robot voice and those weird grindy sounds its limbs make, the acoustics remind me of a track from one of the less accessible German post-punk bands. I've told them, every night the pipe network decouples so that the reservoir can refill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. All you have to do is turn the valve thingies so that the water flows directly to the pump. The next of servitors seems to get it. The rest of servitors come to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know we're supposed to be on-site advisors, but this is ridiculous. They have to scratch the instructions into their stupid shiny faces.
Complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
It's the same principle. That's not right.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan. This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
Where am I supposed to make it go then? Oh.
Looks like I'm on the right track.
Been at this a while, girl. No room to judge, mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a Karja puzzle box.
There, that should do it. We should head back. See if that took care of the rest of the order.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
Conundrum, you couldn't find conundrum. I wish.
Ugh, it stinks down here.
You smell that? Ugh, smells like a forge-side morning in the claim.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after the? Oh, sorry. Just a sec. Laura, I need to take a break. Laura. Hey, Laura.
Dear nobody, I feel embarrassed now thinking about the following Laura out of the pump station like a kicked puppy, wondering what the horrible thing I might have done. Until she threw herself into this room and shut the door behind her and just screamed. The fear of abandonment is weirdly self-centered, because it presupposes that little old you are filled with such immense destructive power that you are capable of driving every person you care about away. Anyway, at the bottom of the dam, with her on one side and the door, and me on the other, she told me that Metallurgic had bought her mom's house, her whole neighborhood. In fact, out from under her, they built a new server farm. Of course. Oh god, I don't even like that house, she said. I don't even like Indianapolis. I hated every minute I spent in that city as a kid. When they told us we'd have to leave the dam, I went back to my apartment and sat on my bed and prayed to a god I don't even believe in. That I wouldn't have to move back home. That I wouldn't have to show up on my mom's front stoop with a suitcase and a bunch of stupid excuses. She was trying not to sound like she was crying, but it sounded like she was crying. I guess I got my stupid wish, huh? Ask her where she'd go, and she laughed. Where else could she go? Back home to help her mom pack up the house, and move with her into whatever dank little one-room whole metallurgical display Lisman Grant will allow them to afford. I think I could have dealt with being one of those losers who celebrate their 40th birthday living in the house they grew up in, but now I didn't have that. I had no idea how to make her feel better, so I just sat on the other side of the door and started singing the song that we were working on, the one about being the last two girls from Earth. And eventually she started singing along. Loved Shelley. Drummer's weapon. Well,
looks like that's everything. I should head back up with Gildan.
Is that everything? But if I'm missing some important data.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room.
Go on.
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait! Almost there! Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand.
Will you
just
now?
like Mom and I used to.
I missed something in this place. It's gonna be very, very difficult to find it again. There's one in there. Okay. Left arm down, up right.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
Wouldn't you would like to know? Oh, wrong one.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
I mean, this is it. We get to play together.
Where is it?
Maybe 2
Where did it
more
go?
times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour. Reunion tour in like 6 months. Dance to it all the time. For our adoring fans. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelly. We could practice in holospace. People always say that.
Could have sworn I saw.
Dear Namadi, we got in a fight, Laura and I. After a practice event out for drinks. There's this robber in downtown Cody, so we called an autocar and shuttled over. We were the only people there, with the park closing. Cody's becoming a ghost town. The more we drank, the more passive-aggressive our bartender became, snowballing out of control, metastasing in the empty air between us, and then before either of us really knew what was happening, we were yelling at each other. I kept thinking, like, I'm not abandoning her, she's abandoning me. And I guess she was probably thinking something similar. We got quiet for a while, drank more. Eventually Laura ordered an autocar, and we piled into it, slid as far from each other on the back seat as we could, arms crossed, staring out the window. And then I heard myself talking. Screw it, I don't care if you stay in touch with me, I'm going to stay in touch with you. Whether you like it or not, you're not getting rid of me, ever. Laura looked at me in what felt like ages. I thought she was going to start yelling. But then her hand crept over mine, and we just sat there together. Bottoms up. Shelly.
No one in here.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
One doesn't imagine such things, not 2 bells in a row.
Gilden?
I didn't actually mean to talk to
I
him.
was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gildan. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
That we do. What else? I was looking around.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge! Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that. You go on ahead. I'm gonna stand right here and bask in our victory for a while longer.
Okay. See you later, alligator. Oh. Interesting that we get the cutscene both in and out.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Lao Lai's already at the din.
Definitely a lot of dinning going on.